Okay, so I'm going to do the analogy or metaphor. I don't remember how those are defined. Doesn't matter. We're going to go over what the metaphor is to help you understand what the fact is. The fact is that the universe is a hologram, literally. The metaphor I'm about to give you is how our human brains can understand what that is. So it's basically like a video game, right? If you're in GTA, you're the driver, you're driving in the city, everything in front of you is rendering, right? The whole game exists as data. That's what's on the CD or the whatever file. It's just all data, right? That gets turned into something visual. It renders as you're going through it, as you're experiencing it, as you're looking / observing it. So when you're driving straight ahead, right, the stuff that you just passed, the people, the cars, the buildings behind you, they don't exist anymore. Like, it does as a data set, right? But it's not rendering. It's not there. It doesn't have an observer, so it doesn't really exist as anything other than that set of data until you turn your car around and drive the other way. And now that part's going to render, and the other stuff that you were just looking at isn't rendering anymore. That's how real life is. So yeah, if there's no observer, it's not rendering, right? There's nothing to render. There's no eyes looking at it. There's nothing to look at because there isn't actually any matter. It's all hologram information. Which I mean, this is a great analogy, but it's still mind-blowing that is really how the world works. Like, so obviously, you know, the first thing that I struggled with was like, well, does my upstairs in my house not exist because I'm down here? Like, that doesn't jive. But that's not the case because my dog is upstairs. He's an observer. The people driving by, our neighbors, right? There's some permanence because there are a lot of observers. We are all collectively creating it by participating in it, by observing it. So the next real interesting part, and this is like, I'm going to be so excited to get onto the next videos because this is where it starts to get super interesting. Because unlike GTA, you can actually control the render. So that means that's the same thing as controlling the manner in which the probability fields collapse into observations, right? So it's not just creating it randomly. Things aren't just like randomly like falling into place. We are creating it collectively with intention, whether we know it or not. If you're aware of and in control of your consciousness, independent of your body, then you can choose the reality that is created. Let that settle for a while. And then the next several videos are going to be examples of exactly how human minds do that. Another name for it is the power of the mind, placebo effect, etc. Like, there's a bunch of different, prayer, right? There is a control mechanism there. We're just not aware of or in control of it. Anyway, we'll get into it. It's awesome. Can't wait.